This is the heart. This pointed tip is the apex, and where all the veins come out is the base. Then we have the myocardium, which is this thick muscle, and the endocardium, which you can see better on this, is the light pink muscle lining the inside. Then we have the right atrium. This is an auricle, and you have to pull it out to get to the atrium. So we'll look at it on here. So here's the right atrium. And we have the superior vena cava, which is this vein, and the inferior vena cava. Again, this is the right atrium. Then we have the fossa ovalis, is this, it's like a thumbprint. And then we have pectinate muscles, which are the ridges on the auricle, so right here. Then we have the intra-atrial septum, which is the wall between the right and left atria. It's that wall. Then we have the tricuspid valve. And so we take this out. This is the valve, this part that wraps around. And these little strings, the heart strings, are the chordae tendineae. And then those connect to these little muscles called the papillary muscles. And then we have trabeculae carneae, which is the ridges in the right and left ventricle, all these little ridges here. Interventricular septum is the wall between the ventricles, between the right and left ventricles. That's interventricular septum. Then we have the pulmonary semilunar valve, which is this side. Oh no, wait, it's not. It's right here. This is the pulmonary semilunar valve. Then we have the pulmonary trunk. Is that right? Pulmonary trunk. The pulmonary arteries, which split into right and left. I'm not doing that right. Okay. This is the pulmonary trunk. And these are the pulmonary arteries that go into right and left. See them here. This is the right, and this is left. That's the pulmonary trunk. And then we have ligamentum interiosum, is this piece of tissue that connects the pulmonary trunk to the aorta. And this is the ascending aorta, the aortic arch, and descending aorta. And so what this does is, in a baby, before the baby's born, this connects the blood. It keeps the blood flowing from the pulmonary trunk to the aorta, so it bypasses the ascending aorta. But within the first 28 days, this turns into tissue, and the blood can just run through the aorta. And then we have the left auricle right here. This is the left atrium. And we have the bicuspid valve, which is the valve that comes from the the left atrium to the left ventricle, which is right here. So this would be the valve. And again, the chordae tendineae, these little strings, this one's really messed up. And then we'll have the papillary muscles anchoring that to the ventricles, and trabeculae carneae. And then we have the aortic semilunar valve. Actually, we'll stop here.